Something definitely went wrong with the portal spell. Instead of arriving in Cold Harbour as an invading force to be reckoned with, we wound up scattered to the four winds. I am now a captain without a command. The others that appeared with me, we've been fighting or running since we got here. We finally found a relatively safe spot on the edge of a dark forest and decided to set up camp. This is the first time since we arrived that I felt safe enough to just sit down and record my thoughts. Time seems to flow differently in this realm. Sometimes it feels like we've only been here for a few hours. Other times I could swear we've been here for days. This mission has turned into a colossal failure. Instead of stepping through the portal together, we were thrown in all directions, strewn about like so many dry leaves on a bitter wind. Luck was with me though. I landed in the company of Camus, the Khajiit. If only the rest of my luck had turned out as well. We found ourselves in a strange ruin east of this camp. There were cold flame andronachs everywhere, intent on roasting us to a very fine blue crisp. We dispatched a couple of the creatures before we were forced to turn tail and run. For some reason, however, as we got close to the forest, the andronachs stopped chasing us. They suddenly seemed to lose interest in us and returned to the ruin. Well, I guess I should stop writing now and help finish set up our camp. I'll write more after we've got some sleep, provided nothing terrible happens to us in the interim. We were awakened after a few hours, minutes, days of sleep by voices. There seemed to be people in the shadows of the woods talking, whispering. We can hear them, but their voices aren't distinct enough to make out any actual words. Or maybe it's just a language that none of us have ever heard before. I'm not sure. Every so often, though, we clearly hear something that sounds like a cry for help. Every time we hear that desperate cry, we think of our missing allies. It could be some of them, lost in those dark woods. They might be hurt or in danger or, well, anything could happen in there. Camus and I have decided to head into the forest and find the source of those pitiful cries. I'm going to leave my journal here in case any other members of our expedition come across this camp. We'll try to leave a trail so that you can follow our path. We're going to head west and then southwest. So follow after us if you can. There's something else you need to know. Camus discovered that if you touch one of the wisps that float around the trees, you glow and get a temporary source of light, perfect for finding your way through these shady woods. I suggest you make liberal use of the wisps if you're going to try to meet up with us. Well, it's time to go. I hope to see you soon, and may the Eight watch over us all. If you liked this video, please do not thank me. Thank Ada, Valmont, Molinai, Jolly Joestar, Dark Griever and all my fantastic patrons, without whom I would be unable to dedicate the time and resources I do to this channel. I can never thank them all enough.